Hi there and welcome. Today I have a prophetic word about a cave season, and this word is for many people. And the Lord is basically saying that what you are perceiving to be a cave season is actually a cocoon, or what you are perceiving to be a cave is a cocoon. So, like I said, this is for many people. There are many that are about to go into or have already gone into a season of isolation or a time of being hidden. During this time, the Lord is going to do a work in you to transform you, just like a worm would go into a cocoon in order to be transformed into a butterfly. That is precisely what is happening. So for this prophetic word, he gave me the image of, or the vision of a white butterfly, several white butterflies, like quite a few. And the white color signifies purification. So this work that he's doing is going to be both internal and external. You're going to see both an internal and external transformation. So internally, he is purifying you and making you clean. This could also mean healing for some people, heart healing specifically. He's going to work within your heart to heal even some of the trauma that you've been through. And externally, there is a process of beautification taking place. If you've seen any of my videos on my other channel, you know that I am an advocate of the Holy Spirit being a leader in our lives in terms of many aspects, including health and fitness, or just all-round well-being, including beauty. And there's evidence of this in the Bible as well when we read the verses in Esther, and even when we hear about people like Sarah and Rebecca, who are known to be beautiful people. Not to mention even in Song of Solomon. Last time the Lord gave me the same image of several white butterflies. It was an actual thing that I was seeing, like with the naked eye. It was just before the COVID lockdown began, and if you remember correctly, that's when the natural hair care movement took off, and generally people started paying more attention to their health and fitness. We were seeing all kinds of challenges online, and even though that season of lockdown was tough for many, there were others as well that really got the benefit of it, not just because of the rest that so many got that they needed, but because of the work that was going on even behind closed doors, the good work that was going on. So I wouldn't be surprised if some nations are about to go into another period of lockdown or something very similar to what went on during COVID. Now let's look at the definition of the word cocoon. According to a Google definition, cocoon is a well-established term used to describe both the protective casing spun by insects and metaphorically to signify comfort and seclusion. It further goes on to state that most butterflies and moths stay inside their cocoons or their chrysalis, I hope I'm saying that right, for between 5 to 21 days. If they're in really harsh places like deserts, some will stay in there for up to 3 years, waiting for rain or for good conditions. Now, all of that is very relevant to this prophetic word. Firstly, if we go to the first part of the definition, we learn that metaphorically the word cocoon is used to signify comfort and seclusion. I felt the Lord saying that during this cave season or cocoon season, you will have a level of comfort. even though the seclusion will be there, it will be in comfort. Secondly, if you're wondering how long it will take, so just to give you a bit of a backstory, a lot of times when the Lord gives me prophetic words to put out there, I've actually lived them. So He'll have me live out what I speak. And so in terms of duration, it says that moths will stay inside their cocoons for between 5 to 21 days, and in really harsh places, they will stay in there for up to 3 years. So I can tell you from my own experience, like I said, I live out some of the prophetic words that I put out there. I've been in a cocoon or cave season for just over three years before, and I've also been in a cocoon or cave-like season for about 21 days. So 21 days is basically 3 weeks. I felt the Lord emphasizing the number 3 in this prophetic word as well. So first, in terms of how long you will stay in there, but also in terms of what the number 3 represents. So if we start with the duration of this cave season or cocoon season, the Lord is saying that some will stay in there for 3 weeks, meaning 21 days, 3 months, or 3 years, or just above 3 years. Then there was an emphasis, as you've heard, on the number 3. So now the number 3 signifies restoration. And from this, the Lord is saying that during this duration of your cocoon season, He will work to restore you. So with healing comes restoration, and that's going back to the internal work that He will be doing in many. It will help to restore a lot of things, and especially in terms of heart healing, you will experience a lot of restoration when your heart is healed. And so don't look at this as a jail of some sort, but really embrace it. Know that this is a blessing from God. And again, I want to emphasize that there will be a level of comfort during this period of seclusion or your cave season or cocoon season. So embrace it. Please make sure that you follow the leading of the Holy Spirit during this time. Be obedient to His instructions. Set apart time in your daily routines to just spend time with Him and listen to what He's saying. He's going to tell you all that you need to do in order to get that glow up on the inside and the outside. I pray that this was helpful for someone. This cave is actually a cocoon. Until next time, goodbye.